Welcome to Bran Castle, perched dramatically in the Carpathian Mountains of Romania. Famously linked to the Dracula legend, this Gothic fortress is not just a myth, but a tangible piece of Transylvanian history. Originally built in the 14th century as a strategic fortress to defend against invaders, it has since transformed into one of the most iconic and expensive castles currently on the market. With a valuation hovering around $80 million, Bran Castle offers more than spooky tales. This imposing structure includes over 50 rooms, secret passageways, ancient furniture, and panoramic views of the surrounding forested hills. Despite its dark legends, the interiors are surprisingly warm, adorned with medieval artifacts and royal Romanian touches. Once used by Queen Marie of Romania as a royal residence, this castle blends legend, luxury, and legacy. Owning Bran Castle is like stepping into a living museum, complete with medieval armory rooms and courtyards that echo with stories of the past. Whether you're a history enthusiast, a literature fan, or simply an investor with a taste for the extraordinary, Bran Castle is a trophy estate that stands at the crossroads of fantasy and real estate royalty. Hidden among the Tuscan hills just outside Florence lies the majestic Castello di Vincigliata. Priced at approximately $70 million, this stunning medieval castle is a testament to Italy's rich architectural and aristocratic history. Originally built in the 11th century, it was painstakingly restored in the 19th century, transforming ruins into one of the most romantic castles in Europe. The property features magnificent courtyards, elegant ballrooms, frescoed ceilings, and breathtaking views of the Florentine countryside. A unique blend of Renaissance artistry and medieval strength, this castle comes complete with a grand library, wine cellars, a stone tower, and perfectly manicured gardens ideal for grand events or quiet solitude. With its rich past and cinematic beauty, the castle has hosted royalty, diplomats, and celebrities alike. Its location also makes it an unbeatable gem, only a short drive from Florence, yet tucked into serene Italian landscapes. Buying Castello di Vincigliata means more than purchasing real estate. It's acquiring a piece of Italy's soul, wrapped in centuries of culture, beauty, and grandeur. If modern luxury fused with classical opulence is your taste, then Chateau Louis XIV is your dream estate. Located near Versailles and built in the early 21st century, this neoclassical marvel is priced at an astonishing $300 million. Don't let its newness fool you. It was designed to mimic 17th century French architecture down to the finest detail. The chateau covers over 50,000 square feet and features gold-leafed ceilings, crystal chandeliers, a moated entrance, and lavish fountains inspired by the Palace of Versailles. Inside, you'll find a cinema, squash courts, a vast ballroom, and a wine cellar fit for a monarch. The property also includes underwater rooms, marble bathtubs, and even a mediation room with wall-to-ceiling aquariums. Designed by Kojamad, a French luxury developer, the chateau represents the pinnacle of modern engineering wrapped in traditional elegance. It's an elite home that bridges the past and the present, where you can feel like Louis XIV himself, minus the powdered wigs. If you want to own one of the world's most extravagant and iconic homes, this chateau is the crown jewel. Noanstein Castle in Bavaria isn't just the inspiration behind Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. It's a real-life fairy tale frozen in stone. Though not currently listed, estimates place its hypothetical market value at well over $150 million. Commissioned by King Ludwig II in the 19th century, this castle was meant to be a private retreat celebrating Germanic legends and opera. Featuring soaring towers, intricate frescoes, and Gothic revival architecture, every inch of Neuschwanstein screams fantasy. The interiors are equally dramatic, with murals dedicated to Wagnerian operas, gold detailing, and throne rooms that remain frozen in royal splendor. The location is unbeatable, high in the Alps, surrounded by evergreen forests and overlooking a pristine lake. Though it's a public landmark today, should it ever hit the private market, Neuschwanstein would command an astronomical price, not just for its beauty, but for its cultural significance. Owning such a castle would be like buying a fantasy made real, a chance to inhabit a dream world crafted by a king obsessed with legend and beauty. Set along the peaceful shores of Loch Corrib Ashford Castle is the epitome of Irish grandeur. Originally built in the 13th century and later expanded by the Guinness family, this sprawling estate in County Mayo is estimated to be worth around $75 million. Today it functions as one of the world's most luxurious five-star hotels, but its architecture and history remain that of a royal residence. The castle features 83 rooms, sweeping lawns, antique-laden interiors, a private cinema, spa facilities, and even a falconry school. Walking through its corridors is like traversing centuries. Each room blends old-world charm with modern luxury. The wood-paneled drawing rooms, roaring fireplaces, and majestic dining halls tell tales of noble families and elite gatherings. The exterior, covered in ivy and punctuated by battlements and towers, only adds to its fairy tale appeal. Ashford Castle isn't just a castle, it's an experience. An immersive journey through Irish history, nobility, and unmatched hospitality. For anyone who's ever dreamt of owning a living piece of European heritage, this castle offers that dream on a silver platter. Rising above the Rhine River in Königswinter, Drakenberg Castle is a neo-Gothic masterpiece that feels like it belongs in a fantasy novel. Though originally built in the late 19th century as a private villa for a reclusive banker, its scale and splendor rival that of any royal palace. Estimated at around $60 million, this private residence features vibrant frescoes, marble staircases, stained glass windows, and lush gardens stretching over acres. Drakenberg is more than just its interior beauty, it's the perfect blend of mythology and reality. According to legend, it stands near the site where the hero Siegfried slew a dragon, giving the castle both its name and a mystical legacy. The castle's towers and terraces provide panoramic views of the Rhine Valley, making it an idyllic location for those who appreciate both nature and nobility. Drakenberg Castle isn't just a piece of architecture, it's a storybook come to life, a dream estate for those with an eye for legend, beauty, and grandeur. Located in the rugged highlands of Aberdeenshire, Balmoral Castle is steeped in royal history and timeless elegance. While it's currently owned by the British royal family and not officially for sale, experts estimate that if it ever were, it could fetch over $140 million. Originally purchased by Prince Albert for Queen Victoria in 1852, this castle has remained a cherished private retreat for generations of monarchs. The sprawling 50,000-acre estate includes woodlands, rivers, gardens, and even a whiskey distillery. The castle itself boasts turrets, granite facades, and classic Victorian architecture. Inside, you'll find tastefully furnished rooms that mix royal elegance with cozy charm. Think tartan-draped lounges, vast libraries, and historic artwork. Balmoral's cultural significance adds to its value. Owning it would be like purchasing a slice of British monarchy itself. With its moody Highland backdrop, seasonal hunting grounds, and stately charm, Balmoral Castle is one of the most iconic and potentially expensive private castles in the world. Tucked away in the French Pyrenees, the Chateau de Gdanes is a restoration marvel, embodying the poetic decay and rebirth of 18th century architecture. Once an abandoned ruin, this French chateau was rediscovered by an Australian couple and lovingly restored over the past decade. Though not currently for sale, experts believe its market value could exceed $45 million due to its transformation and story. The chateau features more than 90 rooms, including salons, libraries, chapels, and vaulted cellars. The original boiserie paneling, marble fireplaces, and frescoed ceilings were meticulously preserved during its revival. Surrounded by lush forests and alpine views, the chateau is a photographer's dream and a historian's treasure. Its new life as both a home and a boutique event space makes it uniquely functional in today's world. Chateau de Gdanes is not just a home, it's a revival of heritage, a triumph of restoration, and a living museum that bridges the past with a hopeful future. Nestled in the rolling hills of County Monaghan, Castle Leslie is an Irish gem that blends aristocratic elegance with equestrian charm. Privately owned by the Leslie family for over 300 years, the estate includes a Victorian castle, a working horse farm, woodlands, and a shimmering lake. Valued at around $55 million, the estate spans over 1,000 acres and has hosted everything from royal visitors to Paul McCartney's wedding. Inside the castle, you'll find original wallpapers, clawfoot bathtubs, hand-painted murals, and a ghost or two, Legend has it the castle is famously haunted. Castle Leslie's magic lies in its timeless authenticity. It doesn't try to be anything it's not. There's no ostentation here, just grandeur steeped in real history, warmth, and charm. Whether you're an equestrian enthusiast, a history lover, or someone searching for a uniquely Irish story, Castle Leslie is more than just bricks and mortar. It's a place where heritage lives and breathes. Welcome to Chateau Dartini, an opulent French castle located in the Loire Valley, the playground of kings and nobles. Built by perfume magnate François Coty in the early 20th century, this chateau exudes Belle Epoque luxury and artistic finesse. Valued at around $50 million, it boasts an astounding 100-plus rooms, featuring marble-clad bathrooms, gold leaf detailing, and a grand dome ceiling hand-painted with 18th-century-style frescoes. Surrounded by perfectly sculpted French gardens, it sits on 25 hectares of wooded land. The chateau has operated as a five-star hotel and event venue, and is frequently rented for weddings, films, and elite gatherings. Inside, the furniture, art, and ambiance pay homage to France's aristocratic past, while also delivering modern comfort and elegance. From wine cellars to gourmet kitchens, this estate balances hospitality with heritage.